What is up, you guys? This is D22 with you from D22 Games, and we are going to be doing another unboxing. And today we're going to be unboxing the genuine article, the actual Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Now, I just picked this up a few days ago, and it is a beautiful piece of machinery. And this is the real deal. And the real deal makes it the seal of approval from Nintendo. And this is the actual console. Comes with 20 games, 2 controllers, and a console. So we're going to unbox this thing right now. So you got your side labels here, Super Retro Blast from the past. We're going to open up the side. We're going to take it out. Here, let me just show you what I'm doing. So here are the actual contents of the Super package. So we open the box, and this is what we see. We see a little instructional poster with warranty and service information. And then here's what we have here. We have our official AC adapter for the product. And then we also have our 2 controllers. One, take it out of the packaging. So this is the official Super Nintendo Entertainment System controller. I like the feel of it, and it's the actual size as well. And it comes with a plug here. So this is a wired controller. You can also get wireless controllers for it, but don't have to worry about that now. Then the second controller, which is nice, so that way 2 players can join in on the action and have some fun. So this is the second controller. And then we have also underneath here, this is the power cord for the AC adapter. So it goes in like this. And then it also comes with an HDMI cable, which is nice. This is an official Nintendo HDMI cable. And then here is the last, but certainly not least part, is the actual console itself. So it is a nice size. It's got all the features of a Super Nintendo. It has the Nintendo branding, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System insignia. Then there's your power and on and off, and then your reset button, then the eject button, but you can't really eject it. And then there's the indicator light here, and then there is a little opening here so that you can plug in your controllers, which is really, really nice. That is everything that you see. So this is everything that you see in the box, and we're going to show you how it works. Here we go. We're going to teach you how to set up your Super Nintendo Classic Edition properly. So you need your AC adapter and you need your cable. So the USB end goes into the USB end. So you plug in, make sure that the bottom boxes here face and the label faces here, and then you plug it in like this. So that way it can plug straight into your console. So once you have that plugged in, you take this end and then you stick it into the back. Make sure that the ports are proper and that you plug it into the right slot. So that is the AC adapter port, and then you do the same with your HDMI cable. So we're going to open up our HDMI cable like so. And then you can keep the twist ties or do whatever you want with the twist ties, so that way you can just know that you had a twist tie, and then it uncoils properly, and then you stick the HDMI port ridge side facing up, and then you plug it into your system, and it's easy to set up. And then you connect it to your TV and your wall outlet, and also how to connect your controllers properly. So let's say you're player 1. And then you put it into the player 1 slot, and if you want 2 players, obviously the player 2 slot. But this is just an explanation for people that are new to this sort of thing and want to know how to get started as soon as possible. And you remove the twist ties from the controller cord like so. You can keep them if you want to store stuff, or you can use them for whatever uses you want. And then once you untangle the controllers, the cable is pretty long when it comes to the length of the controller. And then if you want to insert it into the player 1 slot, you put it into the player 1 slot, like so. And you have to make sure that the ridge faces upwards, and then you plug it in like that. So that is how you set up your console for use, and depending on what kind of TV you have with an HDMI port, you then plug your AC adapter to a wall outlet or a power bar or whatever you have. And we're now going to go into the final phase of the video, actual gameplay. Okay, so once you have your Nintendo set up here, what you do is you make sure that it's on a proper HDMI port, and then what you do is you press the power button to turn it on to the top, like so. And then the power light should come on, and then when you have the signal switched, it'll then appear on your screen. So let's see if it'll appear on our screen. There we go.
Okay, so for the sake of the sound being played by Nintendo, we're not going to play the actual game sounds because those are monetized by Nintendo, but what we're going to show you is we're going to show you the actual library of games that we have here. So it starts off with a nice clean interface. So we have Contra 3 Alien Wars for starters here, and then we have Donkey Kong Country, and then we have Earthbound, and then we have F-Zero, and then we also have Final Fantasy 3 with Kefka, Kirby Superstar, Kirby's Dream Course, Mega Man X, The Secret of Mana, Star Fox 2, which is an unlockable after you've played the first stage, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and Yoshi's Island. That's a really good variety right there. So those are the things that we have. So one thing we're going to start out with is Super Punch-Out, just so that we can see if the emulation is on point here, which it obviously is. So I'm going to back up the camera, and as you can see, emulation is on point. This is the actual port from the Super Nintendo cartridge. So there is our game footage where we can enter our data and our names, and just everything is set up perfectly. So we have no problems setting up everything, as you can see here. So we're now going to go to the championship mode and select minor circuit, and then there's Gabby J. So as you know, Gabby J only has one win against Glass Joe. Fun fact. So he only has one win and 99 losses. That's a sad, sad state of affairs. So anyways, we're going to just beat him up a bit just to see if the controls work on point, which everything does work on point. Dodge, super punch, dodge, punch, punch, back off, catch your breath. Okay, so everything works fine. So we're just going to exit out of that. And what it has here is a neat suspend point feature. So it allows you to save up to a point for 4 points. So we're going to go and select a point from our list, and then we're just going to save everything. So once we go back to that game, we can go back to the suspend point. So the next game that we're going to try is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. But first, we're going to choose our display. So you can choose the old CRT style, the 4x3, or the Pixel Perfect style, which is perfect for any TV. And you can also choose custom frames below here. So we're going to pick through the frames to find out which one that we want. Let's go with this one. So it has the 2 speakers with the Nintendo logo, and we're going to make it pixel perfect. So we're going to basically select that game, and we're going to give it a try. So this is Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and emulation is on point. We're able to do a fight really well. I'm just speeding it up so that way you can see how everything works, but everything works great on my end. It is a great little machine, and it just has a lot to offer here. And there we go again, allows you to use suspend points. So everybody, there's also the settings where you can read manuals online. Then there's also the legal notices, and then the English, and then you can also set settings. And that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and game on.